All right, traders, there is a sleeping giant currently among us in regards to a trading opportunity. Excited to share that with you. It is Wednesday. U.S. session just opened up. Want to tell you guys that you have a second chance here to enter in on a very awesome trading opportunity, and want to talk to you guys about that today. Let's roll the intro. All right, traders, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Top Trader channel. I am extremely excited to talk to you guys about what I think to be another great opportunity over the next 2 weeks that you will be able to capitalize on. This is a recession-based trading opportunity that we have been talking about inside of the Recession Room. Recessionroom.com is where we bring forth all of the different trading opportunities that we think are coming out of the recession right now. The link to that is in the bio. I want to share this one with you guys, though. All right, so there are many things happening in markets. Currently, right now, we can see that all of the bank stocks, it's Wednesday, U.S. session just opened up. All the bank stocks are down. You have JP Morgan down about 6%. You're getting some pretty bad numbers out in regards to what's happening from consumer spending. This is something I mentioned yesterday. Consumer spending has taken a massive hit. Take a look here at this particular chart. We will see that over the next month or so as well, we're going to see another massive hit on consumer spending, and it's going to be like this for quite some time. I'm thinking personally that we could see markets very unstable for the next year and a half at least. All right, so take a look at this. This here is the Japanese yen. The reason why the Japanese yen is so relevant to us right now is because, as you guys know, all right, we trade fundamentals. Fundamentals give you so much insight as to why to buy and sell a currency. The Japanese yen is what you consider a safe haven currency. Right now, Japan has a negative interest rate. So anytime the economy is stable and the global markets are stable, a lot of Japanese investors take their capital out of the Japanese economy because they don't want to be hit with negative rates, and they invest elsewhere. Okay, if we assume that markets are going to get more unstable, then that gives us here an amazing opportunity to buy the Japanese yen. All right, and so that's the opportunity that we have before us. I want you to wait a second, though, especially till the end of this video, because I'm going to lay out explicitly what pair that you should be buying the Japanese yen on. But until then, I want to berate you a little bit more about why this makes so much sense. Okay, so overall, right now, you can see as well that the CHF, again, another currency that usually expands or starts to strengthen during times of crisis. You can see that the CHF also is turning the other direction after these massive sell side moves. Now, again, these are currency indexes. These indexes tell us exactly where we think the currency is going because it's the specific currency against all others equally weighed. All right, you don't find that anywhere else, and that's really helpful. So here, CHF, you can see it turning around. Japanese yen, you can see it also again turning around. So the fact that there's a correlation between the CHF right now and the Japanese yen shows you that there is more risk coming into global markets, and people are starting to get a little bit nervous. Not all the time the CHF is correlated to the Japanese yen. They're two fairly isolated economies, but right now the fact that we see that correlation is very promising. Okay. At the same time, though, which is quite interesting, we do see that the dollar is exploding in value. Today, you guys can see here that the dollar has had its single largest trading day in the past really 2 weeks or so. So that might be an opportunity as well. We know that the dollar will gain in times of crisis also because it's federally backed by the Federal Reserve, something that it's some institution that has never defaulted on their bonds, right? And so what that means is you're pretty safe if you store your money in dollars. So this is why it's not considered a safe haven, but it's just a fairly reliable asset when you're trying to preserve your capital. All right, so before I show you guys the currency pair that I'm going to be trading along with the yen, I want to talk to you guys about why we think this is the currency to be trading, right? So of course, you have the CAD hemorrhaging right now because of what we see happening in oil markets. If I pull open here our oil futures, you can see that we just made a new low today. Okay, this is insane. All right, and if we go to anything related back over to the Canadian dollar, there's a massive amount of interest in trading the Canadian dollar based off of all of the things happening with this price war that is technically ended, but now you have certain issues with demand and supply and demand in general, right? So overall, if you take a look, we don't see that high of a correlation anymore, by the way. Okay, I mean, you see the massive sell side happening at the moment in the actual oil markets. But if we head over to the Canadian dollar, again, this sell side is seemingly stopped, and we've been really horrifically consolidated here on the Canadian dollar for quite some time. When did these sell side momentum spark? So you can see here, February 21st, we started to get our initial down move in the Canadian dollar. And if we head over to February 21st, you guys can see, boom, a massive down move right here in the oil market. So we were at one point very well correlated. We saw oil tanking and we saw the Canadian dollar tanking, but that has since been the case. So this is why I'm pulling back a little bit from trading anything related to the oil in Canada, right? And so also the Chinese markets, right? Why aren't we not trading the actual the actual Chinese currencies? Well, if you guys haven't looked in the news, I'm not allowed to trade Chinese currencies. They've kicked all the black people out of the economy. But just kidding. But no, you can't trade the Chinese markets because they're not reserve currencies. So technically, it's hard to access liquidity pools of Chinese currency. All right, but overall, yeah, can you trade certain things related to the Chinese markets? Yeah, I'm accepted and able to trade the Australian and the New Zealand dollar. So if we head over to the NZD, you guys can see that we are currently right now seeing an NZD sell side move. And if we head over to the Australian dollar, boom, we're seeing a pretty massive sell side move happening. So just to show you guys, it looks like we're right on the cusp of what seems to be a reversal in markets. You even have the S&P 500, and I know these markets go up and down, right? But at the end of the day, you want to make some assumptions. We're not trying to pick tops here or bottoms, but at the end of the day, you see that we're also down 2.5% in the S&P 500. So what trade or what currency is going to best be traded with the Japanese yen? In my opinion, these are going to be, our Oceania currencies. All right, so this is going to be the Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar. These are going to be some great opportunities to really kill it on that Japanese yen, because of course, if we have the Aussie going sell side, and again, we're going to give the specifics on exactly where we're going to be getting in on these currencies inside of the recession room. All right, so recessionroom.com, there's a link down below that gives you a free trial. It's the only place you can get a free trial. Go down there, take a look inside of the recession room. Let us know what your thoughts are. We're going to give you welcome messages and find out a little bit more about you as a trader to maybe help you out even more. So that is going to be in the description below. But again, at the same time, these are the two currencies that I think are going to be best to take advantage of markets here. All right, so AUD/JPY, you guys can see we're looking like we're seeing a pretty decent sized pullback. NZD/JPY, also again a pretty decent sized pullback. Let's continue to monitor these things, guys. And I want to know what your thoughts are as well. I don't want you guys to miss the Japanese yen position. So far, so good in regards to everything that we're calling out there in the recession room. So we're excited that markets are still aligning with our overall methodology, which is fantastic. Okay, so guys, let me know what your thoughts are on this. Comment down below if you guys have any questions regarding the Japanese yen. We'll be hanging out in there for the next few days or so, just answering you guys back up. We'll be back tomorrow. Okay, we are going to be back tomorrow with more content, so make sure you guys stay subscribed. Like the video if this helped you out in any capacity. When you like the video, YouTube's going to show you a little bit more of our videos, so that way you don't miss anything. And if you don't have the notification bell on, that helps as well, all right? So awesome, guys. Let me know if you need anything. Let's keep an eye on these AUDs and these NZDs. I'll talk to you guys soon, all right? See you tomorrow.